In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to find 100x meme coins early, and I'm talking getting in as early as the token's inception or before a huge pump. Before I go ahead and show you exactly how to do this, I want to just quickly show you a perfect example of a very successful case that happened recently that you could have taken advantage of if only you had used this exact method to look for meme coins, right? What I'm talking about here is FIW. As some of you might have already seen, this coin has pumped recently to a huge valuation of $9 million at the peak. Now you can see here, currently it's valued at $1 million. Honestly, I would say this token is a good bet for the next meme coin season. I think it could really pop off. Guys, I have even bought this up right now. I didn't catch this pump though, unfortunately. Now, the method I'm talking about here is essentially cross-referencing what popular meme coin trader wallets are doing and cross-referencing it with what they're doing on Twitter and cross-referencing it with the token itself, investigating what is it that they're buying. Is it something that is actually interesting? So what happened here? How did this become such a huge pump? Well, I would say honestly that it started off with Mr. Frog buying it right here. Very early buying it, by the way. Very early. So why did he buy it? The reason he bought it was because he believed that the creator of WIF created this token and that he's going to post the proof soon. I'm going to spoil it right now for you. This wasn't a lie. It is very likely that the creator of WIF token actually created FIW as well. I would say that's a 90% chance that these two tokens are basically tied with each other by the same person or the same dev team at the very minimum. Right? Now, if you want to check out why exactly that is, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what happened. This is a perfect explanation right here by 0xwinged on Twitter. Definitely you can check out his Twitter account. He explains it perfectly. Now, besides from all these bull posting about 1000x and blah blah blah, about what type of valuation you can go to, the juicy part is right here on the fourth section of this tweet. Now, if you look on chain, the two deployer wallets are related. Of course, that was a big catalyst for why this token pushed so much. And honestly, I think that's gonna be a big catalyst of why it might pump even further to back to 10 million and more. Honestly, I do think that could happen. How did Mr. Frog find it so early? Probably some sort of insider information, probably shared around insider circles. But how you can take advantage of this is you find his wallet, number one. If you had found his wallet and just saw what's going on there, you would have seen early that he bought it. Right here. He bought it before he even made a tweet about it. Right? This post was made right here, 11:03 p.m. May 8th. I've marked it down with a blue line. This is the exact time it was posted. Pretty much 4 hours later after the initial buy. If you were tracking it, you could have easily bought it. Now, you can find someone's wallet by doing some OSINT. And what I mean by OSINT is open source intelligence. Very simple stuff. Personally, how I found Mr. Frog's wallet was from Telegram. You could just search up on Telegram, Mr. Frog wallet tracker. That's how you're going to find his wallet. But if there isn't a Telegram about tracking someone's wallet, you can just go on their Twitter and look through the media, see maybe there's something interesting here that could have been a leak of the wallet. And I can already see there's a lot of pump.fun posts, right? A lot of pump.fun posts. What is pump.fun, right? You guys, maybe you don't know what pump.fun is. Maybe some of you don't know what this is, but this is basically right now the number one hotspot for PvP type of meme coin trading. Who's gonna dump on who? This is like the number one hotspot also for the new launches that do huge runs, you know. Not all of them, obviously. If you want to like find out more information about pump.fun, definitely watch one of my previous videos about pump.fun. I'm not gonna dive in too deep right here because in this video we're gonna be only talking about how to find those wallets and how to actually use them to your advantage, right? So, number one here, you can see, okay, screenshot. What's going on here? A bunch of conversations. And then last post, NFT lover. Okay, if you look through other pump.fun tweets, same thing here, NFT lover. That's him. That's his pump.fun profile. If you go on pump.fun and you type in the link right here, pump.fun/profile, you can enter someone's profile, go to their profile directly like this. This is just a random profile and you can view them on SoulScan and boom, you have found someone's wallet. So we have Frog's wallet. What do we do with it? How do we track it? How do we take advantage of it? What are all of these sort of like transfers? What is this? Did he buy Cat with Box? Did he buy Roar with Hat? No, he didn't. You don't have to look here. You shouldn't be looking here. You should be using something like a bot. I'm personally using Solana Ray Blue Wallet. I'm gonna drop the official link below so you don't click on any fake links, right? And this right here, you can customize it. You can set a lot of different wallets that you can actually track, where you can see exactly what is this person doing. For example, 2 hours ago, he has bought some Jill with hat. Now what's going on here? Let's check on here. What is Jill with hat? Well, it's currently sitting at 50k market cap. Maybe it's a community takeover. Maybe it's worth buying in, right? And another thing you can do, let's say you already started tracking it, which I'm going to show you how to set it up. It's very easy, okay? It's very, very simple. I'm going to show you how to set it up. You can also analyze it on Dex Screener as well. If you have someone's exact wallet, you can analyze it on Dex Screener very easily. You can go on here, you can press on Maker, right? And you can enter the wallet address and you're going to see where are the buys coming in, what's going on here. So Mr. Frog bought some of this token right here. Since then, it's already gone up. Wow, it's gone up actually a lot since he bought it right here. It's gone up 10x almost for him. Will he sell it? Will he not sell it? Who knows? Is there a narrative going on here? Personally, I'm not buying every token that he buys, because like at the end of the day, all of these meme coins, they're sort of, it's kind of like playing a roulette, you know? A lot of them you'll fail. A lot of the tokens will just go to zero, right? But some tokens, they're going to do insane returns, you know? Some tokens, like if you found FIW, even if you bought 0.1 SOL and forgot about it, you would have seen a 50x from that point. That's the power of tokens like this. I would urge you guys, if you follow these types of influencers, do your due diligence on each of those coins that they're buying. You have to understand, is he buying this token because he's just doing a quick gamble, which he does very often? Or is it something that he might tweet about? Is it something that has some sort of a narrative going on? Like, basically, you need to very carefully look at these coins and see what's going on. Like, why is he holding this? You know, investigate the coin. Here you can see there's another tweet on May 8th, 10:45 p.m. 10:45 is right around this top right here at 600k market cap. If you know meme coins, there's a big catalyst like this, which actually means that it's like for real related. These two tokens are for real related on chain. No wonder it shot up so much, you know? So how would you add Mr. Frog's wallet right here to the Solana Ray Blue? I'm personally using Solana Ray Blue. I find it to be very simple and easy to use. You can add up to 10 wallets for free. If you upgrade to Pro, you can track up to 50 wallets and get notifications, right? And how you do it is you basically copy the Frog's address right here. You press add and you paste the wallet address and you name it, you know, Frog. I've already added it, but that's pretty much it. What you can do next is you can go to the settings and you can actually customize what exactly do you want to receive here. Usually those top wallets, you don't really want to see, usually those publicly known wallets, you don't really want to see SOL transfers or token transfers because, okay, you might want to see SOL transfers, but not token transfers, because token transfers usually, they're going to trigger a notification even if someone is sending them some sort of a token. Even if some random developer sends to Frog's wallet one token of their own token, you're going to get a notification. And it's basically useless because it's in no way even related with Mr. Frog's wallet, right? He didn't buy it, he didn't ask for it, just someone sent it out of their own will. So you don't want to see those. And you can also customize the notifications, how they look, right? You can press here, customize, you can check mark the address, address name, description, everything. That's pretty much it. That's how you actually do it. I'm going to leave the official link for Solana Ray Blue in my description, so you don't click on any fake links. It's going to be the official one right here. I don't use it for buying and selling. I only use it personally for tracking right here. And you can also add different sort of wallets, right? Let's say you didn't even want to track Mr. Frog's wallet because Mr. Frog dumps on his followers, like a lot of people say, which personally I disagree with. You know, I know he might be using his copy traders sometimes as exit liquidity, but I don't think it's something bad. Never really asked people to copy trade him, you know? They just do it out of their sheer will. How he trades his coins, it's completely up to him. Let's say you didn't want to copy trade him. You wanted to copy trade something else, like the creator of WIF, right? Because you can do that as well. Say you want to see what Dog with Hat owner is actually doing with his money. Just so everyone is on the same page, if you want to find the deployer of WIF, you have to copy the contract address right here on Dex Screener on the top right. Next, you go to SolScan, you paste the contract address in the search bar. Now you are visiting the account of the token, right? To find the wallet who created this token, you have to click on Update Authority right here. This is the creator's wallet. So now we can take a look at this wallet. This is the person who has created WIF. What does he have in SPL transfers? Well, there's a lot of different transfers you can see here, but there's an interesting one. very interesting one, 4 days ago. What did he do here? He bought 777. And you can cross-reference this pretty easily by going to Dex Screener. Just simply press the maker button right here on the bottom, add the wallet address, and boom. He also bought some of this token just from the official wallet. Not big amounts, only 0.6 sol, 0.7 sol, but he did it. If you really didn't even know what's going on here, right? You didn't even know what's the relation with this. You didn't know all of the lore behind this. You didn't know about Mr. Frog tweeting about it. You would just know, okay, interesting. This guy has bought this token. Maybe it's worth investing a little bit of money here, right? You see the notification would have come right here. You see some copy trades beginning to happen, some people investing because they notice, right? Say you invest 10 minutes later at 1.5 million, you would have still seen a 5x return, right? Even if you're this late. So you can definitely also copy someone's wallet like this. Now, this same creator also bought some Zazu. Let's take a look at this token. What's happening with it since he bought it? Let's go back here to Dex Screener. Let's add into the maker. You can see if you just copy traded him, and I'm not talking about the type of copy trading where you instantly buy after someone buys it. I'm talking about the type of copy trading where you just watch what's going on. You see, okay, there's a new buy. You do some digging maybe. You look at it and maybe you wait even for a better entry and then you buy it in. Especially for someone like Mr. Frog who does pretty huge buys and he nukes the chart if he sells. So you don't want to be hopping on tokens where he's going to dump it, right? I mean, some of you might have already seen my previous video. I tried copy trading him live, like instantly after he buys, and I pretty much lost like 3 Solana doing it, so you have to be pretty careful with that. But yeah, imagine, you see this going on here. This is the creator of WIF. He bought Zazu right here. What happened next? Let's say you bought in 20-30 minutes late. You already would have seen 170% up, then it went back down, went back up, but then later broke out and went up to 300%, right? And even later, from that moment, it went up 5x. This is by no means an early play. An early play would have been right here, in these places right here. To get in this early, I would say you would need to dig even deeper on chain and see what sort of other related wallets might be doing. Where are they placing their positions, you know? This is obvious. Do you think a wallet that has 1.7 thousand worth of Solana is trading with 0.69 sol on his buys, right? Do you really think he's doing that to make money? No. He obviously has another wallet where he buys in earlier, right, with a bigger amount. And when it pumps, he buys a bit from his sort of public wallet, right, where a lot of people are watching it, and then it pumps even a little bit more. And you don't see him selling, because he probably is selling from a different wallet. And you can try on-chain investigations, like you can try looking through, okay, where are all of these sols coming in from? Because he's been receiving a lot of sol, right? A lot of different amounts of sol coming in his wallet. During all of this time, he has 78 pages each, having like 10 to 30 sol coming in every single day, you know? So you would have to do some digging, but at the very minimum, I can show you this right here. Because when he makes a buy like this, you already know something's going on, you know? You can take a look at the token and see, well, maybe this is a good bet. So I will be adding the creator's wallet of WIF right here to my wallet tracking list. So let's add it right here. We're going to add this wallet right here, and we're going to do it like this with a little line here, WIF deployer. Now we're going to be tracking this as well. You can manage your wallets here. I have Frog here, and then I have WIF deployer here. I'm going to be probably adding some more wallets as the time goes. For now, I'm looking at these ones only. But yeah, that's how you do it essentially. This is what you're looking out for. This is a bit of a different approach than in my last videos where I was talking about how to find meme coins early, which was basically by going on Bird Eye, selecting Solana, and then going on the Explore, right? This also takes time. Both of these take time to do. You need to be filtering to a lot of stuff to actually find these tokens, right? Like let's say you want to find something at 50,000 up to 100,000. You apply the filter and all you do is sort by volume and you go through each of them and you see what's going on with each of them, right? It's never going to happen very quickly, you know? You're going to have to keep looking what's going on. And the same thing is going to happen here with these sort of deployer wallets or influencer wallets that you're going to be tracking. Except I think it's a bit easier if you're just constantly monitoring them. So let's say you have compiled yourself a nice sort of list of, let's say, 5 to 10 different sort of influencer and developer wallets that you're going to be just live tracking with your Telegram account, what do you do next? You know, they buy something. How do you decide if you're going to buy in on this? Because as I already said, not always are those buys going to go well for these developers. This is still a crypto market, you know, even if you are able to secure profits most of the times following these types of people, it's not going to happen always. Sometimes you're going to lose 70% on your trade. So you definitely have to be very careful with how much you're investing. Very, very careful. You can see this is a perfect example. The first buy, yes, it went up. Depending on where you entered right here, it went up anywhere between 3 to 6x. But if you bought after this buy, that only did a maximum of 50% up. And now you would be down actually 30 to 50% on your position on the second buy here. Always also, once you find a token, don't just ape in right away. Definitely do not do that. Copy the contract address right here. Contract address is going to be on the bottom, right? This is the contract address of the token that the person has bought. Copy it, go to the chart, go to the transactions, and add the wallet that you're tracking on the maker filter to see if this is actually one of the first buys, or is it already like a third or fourth buy, and how much the price has gone up. That's one thing you need to be checking. Second thing is, okay, it looks good. Let's imagine, right? We're here. I'm going to mark it with a blue line right here. Let's imagine, okay, we are right here, right? He just made a buy. We are here. We do not know what's going on here. How do you decide, is this something to be buying, right? Is this something to be looking at? Just a few very simple things. First of all, you need to be looking at the volume. Is the volume high? Because if the volume is low, if there's some big sales that are going to happen, it's going to cause a cascading effect and really quickly dump the price down. There needs to be volume so that whenever those whales, right, whenever those whales start selling, it doesn't nuke the chart. You need buyers on the other side that can like mitigate these downturns, right? That's one thing. It needs to be high volume. You can't be buying into tokens that are like 5k volume or something like that. It needs to be higher. Also, is there some excitement or buzz in the Telegram or in the Twitter? Let's have a look here. This is just an example. I'm not buying this token, right? This, I'm not buying it. But let's just have a look. This is the Twitter account. It has 2,000 followers. Has pretty good engagement actually. 96 likes, 70 retweets, 70 likes. That's pretty good for a token. If you see this, that's a good sign, definitely. Yeah. We can also look at the sort of replies here, see what's going on there. Bull posting Zazu, that's a good sign, right? You don't want to be seeing all of the replies being shills of other tokens. You want to be seeing definitely posts, right, about this same token as well. That's some buzz right here. I would say that's some excitement from the people. Let's look at their Telegram. What's going on here? Let's join up. Right now, it's not like buzzing as hard. It looks like there is something going on here. It's not going absolutely nuts, not going bonkers. There isn't like a buy coming in every few seconds and a bunch of people spamming constantly. That's ideally what you would want to see, you know, like a complete hype in the Telegram. I've seen it in many groups and it's usually a very good sign. It means that everyone is very bullish, right? But still, this is just an example right here. That's what something also you would be looking at. And another very important thing before you buy in any of these is you need to look at the holders. You need to straight up go on the DEX screener right here and open up all the holders and see, okay, is there something fishy going on? Is there a holder with 10% of the tokens or something crazy like that? For example, in this case, it looks pretty evenly distributed, right? But you can do a bit more research like this. This isn't the only way that you would be doing this type of investigation. You can, let's say there's like one wallet that has 5% and then another that has 5% and the rest have like 2 or 1% and then it goes lower, right? You could open up those two wallets and see what's going on. Are they holding those tokens or are they like sort of washing those tokens and sending them between multiple different wallets, you know? You can track down whether some of those wallets are actually, you know, related. And there's another thing called bubble maps, right? You can see here, you can search up the contract address for a token and you can check what's going on, you know? What are all of these clusters, right? So this cluster has 1.8%. This thing here, it has 4.5% actually. Nothing crazy, you know? We can check the deployer's wallet, search it up in there and see, you know, what's happening there. This is the deployer's wallet, the update authority on SolScan from the actual tokens account. Search it up here and it's not even in the top 150 supposedly. Doesn't look bad, you know. It would be definitely concerning if we saw some wallets that have like 10% plus of the holdings. We don't want to see that. And plus, a very bad combo that you would need to avoid is if you saw that there's wallets that have huge unrealized gains and there's a low volume, I think that's a bad sign. Just like I said previously, if there's a low volume, if someone starts selling, it can cause a cascading effect because there isn't enough volume to sort of support those sells. So it just completely nukes the chart. And then other people start selling as well because there's no sort of buyers on the other side that can mitigate that big red candle to the downside. That's definitely something to be looking at as well. One last thing, socials and the actual meme. That's what you got to check. So you go on Telegram, you go on Twitter, and you go on the website and you see, okay, does this thing have high effort? Did they put in some effort into this? That's as simple as that. You don't look for anything else. You look, is there some effort that's been put in this project? Nothing more. At least that's what I'm talking about here, right? Is it something that they created within 5 minutes? Or is it something that actually required a bit of effort, right? I would say this is pretty easy to make. This doesn't look like it was too high effort. There are some memes, but it's nothing crazy. Definitely nothing crazy. Twitter, this is a interesting creative banner, right? This is interesting. I mean, the Twitter account looks good. It doesn't look bad. They have their own custom sort of videos right here that they're posting. They have custom memes right here. Some sort of a video here as well. Definitely has some effort here. It's not one of those memes where you just go on the Twitter account and or the Telegram account and you see those, those classic stickers and those classic sort of artworks that are almost like as if they were using a template and just replacing some parts with their own sort of logo, those really, really low effort ones. So you also have to look at what are they posting about? Engagement, right? Good engagement or bad engagement? I'd say this is here good engagement. Who are they followed by? Well, personally, not by anyone that I'm following, right? They're following Solana only. They seem to be related somehow with the WIF, right? Because the WIF deployer bought the coin. If you see that there's some effort, is the meme actually funny? Is it actually something that might be relatable with people or not relatable? Is it something that can be funny or funny to look at? Is it something that's like understandable? Zazu, it's just a cat, it's funny. Looks pretty funny, I would say. Cats and animals in general that look funny, it's just a pretty recognizable meme in general, always. Especially if you have people backing it, big people backing it. Can this token send it back to 4 million? Might. I'm not betting on it, just giving you an example right here. Also, you gotta check the rugcheck.xyz. How you use it is basically you take the contract address from a token such as Zazu right here that I was just talking about. Take a look here. We see the chart, right? And you can easily just go on the top side right here and you can just copy the contract address, right? Next up, you go to rugcheck.xyz. You paste the contract address right here. Press on the button check and it's gonna just simply show you how it looks. If you see this, if you see good and you see here a few of these errors, that's nothing to be worried about. Mutable metadata, you're going to see that for most tokens, right? It's fine. It just means that you are able to change the picture and the description and the token name. This looks good. LP is fully locked, so it has the good ticker sign right here. Also, you can see some of the top holders. There aren't many big holders. 3% is fine, right? Those are all the things that you should be looking at after you have already located some potential investments by looking at those sort of deployer wallets and those influencer wallets, right? So yeah, that's going to be it for the video today. If you made it this far, you rock. If you have any suggestions about what sort of other videos you want me to make, maybe some tutorials or some specific meme coins you would like me to review, let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.